Hey everybody, it's me as always, funkdoc, and we have a 5-player game of Germany. This one's going to be me, m0rph1ing, Zendra, who's one of the longtime solid veterans on here, and then two of the new players who were featured in my previous video, h4iti and komoragan. Komo actually won our last game just now. That was a 4-player USA. This is 5-player Germany, which is a much different game. So we will see how that changes things. Okay. Yeah. I'll bid 5 for plant 3. That's a very fair price in Germany. With no brown, this is, I guess, one of the easier Germany configs for 5 and 6 players, but even still, not exactly that friendly. Now, no purple in the game, that one would be a lot easier. And there's a bit of 6 from Zendra. Okay, I'll give it up then. I'll take the 5 here. I may be able to land a potential safe 1-build spot. In particular, I'll have my eye on Fulda. Alright. Alright. So again, the 8 and the 10. I still tend to prefer the 9 over the 10 as my last plant in a 5-player game. That's assuming 3, 4, 5, and 8 are all bought. Then coal just gets really expensive for the 10. Also, we know 50 is going under the deck. That's been drawn early. 40 will also go under at some point. And then 21 being on deck next turn. 21 and 29. That is a really strong reason to 1-build, I think. I think I'm actually not going to buy the 4th coal. I normally always do with the 5. But here I want to preserve my as much money as possible. And I can get oil for $2 next turn. So I'd rather just buy all the $2 coal now. The players with the 8 and the 10, they still won't be able to afford to stock any extra coal, I think. Even when it's a bit cheaper than usual like this. Oh, Zendra opts for Fulda. I like that build. That's become my favorite 1 build on these configs where you have yellow and you don't have brown in the game. Please build a second city, h4iti, so I can build next to you. They're probably smart enough not to do that, though. Just stop at 1. That's going to make my build a lot tougher. Well, not really, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, I could just build Bremen. Let me think of this. Actually, do I want to build Bremen? Ooh, I have options here. I can build 2. Like, I'm going to kind of have to build 2. So I have a lot more options now. I could go for this. I could do this. Do the twins. I could do Bremen, Munster. No, not Munster, Osnabrück. That'd be too greedy. Bremen, Osnabrück would be my build of anything. I think it's got to be the Bremen, Osnabrück one, right? Yeah. Starting cities are not cheap, but it's a very safe territory that gets you right next to the cheapest part of the map for step 2. That's my thinking. Because I have a feeling I'm going to buy the 13 and get stuck with it next turn. Since the players with the 3 and the 4 both built 1. Yeah, see, there's the twins build that's the other one I was considering. The problem is someone could easily build south here, like Mannheim, Würzburg. Someone could easily do this. Yep. That's exactly why I did not build the blue twins. I do think that was the correct build for Morph, because Morph can go north and fight into this part of the map. So Morph still has options. But I much prefer my build, because no one else is going to directly compete with me here. Ooh, 17. That's actually really good for me. Ooh, Komo actually puts 13 up for bid. Probably not the worst move, because we should bid on this. At the very least, I should definitely bid for this. h4iti drops out of the auction, which I'm not sure if that's wise. Really? Man, me not storing extra resources, I'm wondering about that now with the 5. I was thinking I might have a chance to get, one of the big plants on turn 2. But now I don't know if we're going to get any chance at that. I'm worried h4iti might buy something and drop Zendra like 21. I don't know why we're not moving along here. All right, I'm going to ping Zendra. See what's going on here. In the meantime, I've actually been doing a bit more speed running of one of my favorite arcade games lately, Cross Swords. I just started getting back into it for fun, and I've gotten a lot more consistent at the game now than I ever used to be, and much faster too. I think like a 46:30 something is my current best time on video, and I've already gotten a sub 45, and that's still nowhere near how far I can push that game. I found a lot of improvements, so I might even stream some of that. Twitch.tv/JoshTheFunkdoc, same thing as here. So possibly be on the lookout for that in the future. Where's Zendra? Okay, so maybe just like a disconnect thing. Usually when someone leaves the room like that with a disconnect situation, usually they come back in quickly. And we'll get to playing again. There we go, like I said. Getting 17 in the game really complicates things. Now I'm actually kind of tight that 17 came in because if it were not for 17, if Komo had put 13 up for bid, then I would have had a chance to get a plant like 21 or maybe 29. Yeah. Ooh. Komo should pass now. There might actually be like competitive bidding for the 9. Komo should... What is Komo doing? Why are you buying this crap? Oh my god. Are you trying to give Zendra 21 at cost here? The game really doesn't want it to happen, but I guess Komo really, really wants it to happen. h4iti, please don't buy the 9. Zendra's already going to be a big chunk of the way to winning this game. If they get the 21 drop here. h4iti should pass. No! Really? Zendra sticking to the one build paid off huge for Zendra. And now 28 shows up and Nuke's not even going to get that cheap because 11 was bought. Fuck my life right now. Well, this sure sucks. Yeah, just stock up on shit, I guess. Try to do what I can to drive up fossil fuel costs here. Really don't want oil to get too cheap for Zendra. I mean, at least Zendra doesn't have the cheapest builds, so there's that. Having to take Castle as a second city helps too. Zendra, we'll have to see if Zendra can afford 4 cities in the next turn. If not, then we may still have a chance here. And I think Zendra shouldn't be able to build to 4 next turn, judging from their money. They make 33 bucks this turn, and it costs 39 to build these 2 cities here. Definitely burn the oil and hold on to the coal for later, in case a big coal plant comes. Ah, 14. Why couldn't you have come earlier? Damn it. This is not great for the rest of us. Morph should buy the 9 now, I think. Oil's really cheap. You're on the bottom. You have a chance to double stock cheap oil on the 9. Yeah, I totally agree with that buy. Keep the market moving while you're on the bottom. Because oil's going to get competitive with the 7 and the 21 involved. We just really have to make shit expensive for Zendra now. Komo buying the 7 is so weird to me. Like, your cities are not that cheap, Komo. You're not building to 4 that turn. Hell, you're probably not even building to 3 if you get the 7. And buy 3 oil. Yep. All right, I'll take a couple $4 oil here. Fine by me. At the very least, we're going to make stuff expensive for Zendra. Zendra not buying extra resources might be a mistake, unless they can actually build to 4 this turn. That would be a problem. And there's Morph going north, starting to challenge Hades' territory. I've already challenged it a little bit myself as well, so getting pressure from 2 sides, that's good. That keeps that build from being too overpowered. And I will relish the bottom of the turn order now. Zendra doesn't build. I am okay with that, actually. Did not expect that. It's a pleasant surprise for me, because Zendra should be building to make the most money possible from the 21. But I get where they're kind of pressured not to build because of so many inefficient fossil fuel plants that would go beneath them in the turn order if they were to build last turn. 28 is not very exciting at all with 11 in use, especially since Haiti's not buying a plant here. Question is, does Morph buy 28? I think Morph does. Yeah, Morph has to get out of the cold vortex. I completely agree with Morph is making absolutely correct play here. Buying 28, I'm not going to bid for it, though. I would have even taken 15 or 16 there. I would have even taken 15 or 16. What the Christ? Well, your standard play in this to go for turn order is the 6. In fact, 6 actually makes me a profit in just one turn here. Anyway, I obviously have to build Hamburg as my next city. Or no, wait. I can build Hamburg, right? Yeah, I can build Hamburg. Or no, probably Hanover. So this is funny. 6 actually makes me a profit in just one turn. That's pretty rare. So Morphling's done a good job of breaking out of that crunch in blue there. Going into the north and fencing in Haiti pretty good. Now, I might regret my build here, though. I'm worried Haiti might jump into Hamburg either this turn or next. I mean, that's a really expensive jump for them, though. And they would rather just fight for the cheap stuff here. Because they can still get Duisburg and then Aachen if needed. Those are much, much, much better cities for them to take right now than Hamburg. I like Hanover because it gives me a couple routes to break out of my corner here. $22, I'm not going to bid for this at all. I need something bigger. On Germany fiber, granted, 22 is not bad. But I can't keep buying these incremental little plants, you know? Like 13 and 6 are already pretty good kind of sidekick plants at this point. 13, even 6 is not that bad. So now I need something bigger. Still a decent number of duds left in the deck, though. Not this, though. This sure ain't a dud right here. In fact, this is exactly the plant that I want. Because then I should be able to get Hamburg. Now I think I passed, though. It's getting too rich for my blood. These people are going way high on 29. I get that there's some bad plants that could drop. But 29's, the high number on it can be quite a problem. It's not usually worth like 50 or whatever. Even on Germany. Even where the efficiency matters more. But the 12 drops, so now 29 is going to look pretty darn good. I guess I do this, stupid as it is. And of course 30 has a drop immediately after I buy 19. Because of course it does. This has just not been my game lately. I'm not gonna pay 50 for the 29 though. That's just not happening, man. I'm shocked Komo's sticking with 10 and 7 for so long. God, that seems so wild to me. What's the best way for me to go about this? I think just building to 4, running 19 and 13, and playing the turn order game, I think is the way for me to go here. Morph's 28 is looking like a pretty sweet deal now, given how much 29 went for. I'd rather just stay patient with turn order now. So only Komo will be below me in turn order now. Oh god, 24 and 30. This is a nightmare. Yeah, I really can't afford to build now. I have to just stay at my... And here's the problem. Problem here is this. Komo's probably going to buy... Oh no, Zendra actually buys 24? Really? Okay. Sure. Okay, so Komo should buy 23 now. I think. Komo needs to get out of these fossils. Komo's not buying plants. What is this? 10 and 7 nonsense. Wow, I'm shocked right now. Ooh, Zendra staking claim to the southeast there. Interesting build. I imagine Morph would probably want to build a 7, except there's not many good places left to build. Whoa! Morph makes the big plays here. Wow. Did not expect that. Yeah, Morph really needed to get rid of that oil sitting on the 9 there. $27, there's 42. Well, so I obviously pass on 27 now. So Morph's going to have the problem of being stuck at high up in the turn order with low capacity. Zendra's going to pass. I have a hunch h4iti might buy 27, maybe? I need to think about this. I think I have to buy 27 if it gets passed to me. Because Komo is so far behind that even dropping them 30, I'm not too worried about that. Hey, what do you know? 30 doesn't drop. Komo, yeah, I was going to say, Komo has to buy 15. No, there's 25. Cool. So I'm definitely not going to store any extra resources on 19 there. Yeah. Or do I? I think I do, actually. I think I can live with replacing 13, if need be. Plus, if I end up having to bid for 30, then the extra trash stored on 19 would do me a lot of good. Okay. I'll overbuild here, I think. I really want to claim as much of this cheap stuff as I can. And really want to block Morph out of it. 38. So it's gone. 38's in. We have a couple significant duds here. I think this is worth over 50 here. 25 is. Because we're in a spot now where like a 16 or 18 drop would just kill the market. Absolutely kill it. Well, there's that. Not the worst thing that could have come. Hey! 16 comes after I get 20 at cost. Hey. Komo's going to run the 7 for yet another turn, aren't they? Aren't they? I think Morph has to pass here. Very high chance of dropping a huge plant for h4iti, be it 30 or 26. Those would be like the two possible big ones that could come if you bought something now. 18 is like the only dud left in the deck at this point. He's going to do it, though. Morph is going to do it. Don't like that play. I think you can wait another turn. Because h4iti, I think, has to buy something if you don't... Hey, guess what happens? Speak of the devil. Yep. I think it was a huge mistake for Morph to buy something there. In that situation, you pass, make h4iti buy a plant, and then you drop in the turn order. I think that's the play you make there instead. You should get a chance at a good plant next turn. And at least I made Komo pay a ton of money for 25, so can't stock up too much extra coal now. Let me see here. I think h4iti should be in a strong position now. In fact, that 26 drop, I'm pretty sure makes h4iti the favorite to win at this point. That's my hunch here. But he still can't build to 9? Or are they just choosing not to build to 9? I could see that, actually. Probably should have stored some extra coal, I guess. Well, I'll gladly pass this now. I welcome that. He does not need a plant right now. 11 is just it's practically a green plant at this point. And yeah, I agree with Zendra having to buy something there. This game has changed a lot since I thought Zendra was winning after that 21 at cost. Well, 10 and the 7 being run so long, that hurt 21 quite a bit. So it wasn't quite the game winner that it often can be if you get it at cost on turn 2. All right. I feel like I still have a decent shot in this game, and actually, this is interesting. This is getting interesting now, because I could potentially threaten to end the game here. Although h4iti is going to take Wilhelmshaven, I think. Let me think about this. Yeah, I think the play is just stock coal now. Because it's not like I'm going to end the game. I think h4iti is going to build to 11 this turn. I feel like Morph is the richest player, but also is at too much of a capacity deficit right now. Because one way or another, the game should be ending next turn. And actually, we're guaranteed to get 30, 31, and 32 all in a row. We would just have to make sure that h4iti doesn't get one of those plants for me to have a chance. I am going to bid pretty hard for the 30 myself, because I have a hunch that that one's going to go cheaper. Since I have a trash plant I can just replace. $30 might not go so cheap, actually. We just have to keep bidding until h4iti drops out, I feel. Yeah, so much for what I said about 30 going cheap. I mean, I think people see that I'm going to replace the 19 this turn, so they're not worried about that being any kind of threat. Alright, let Zendra have this. For like 70. That's fine price there. Step 3 card's going to be next. So that'll put 32 on, followed by 34. Followed by 36, actually. Our problem is that h4iti can just end the game now this turn, likely, if they get one of the 6 capacity plants here. I'll let it go a little bit cheaper than 30. And just have to hope now. Well, I got the deal there, for sure. Unfortunately, I have a hunch it's not going to matter. Komo's going to get 36. Unless they bid on this. Yep, and they do. So here's what I'm going to do. Well, I don't know. Here's the problem. I'm worried about Morph. I think that 36 drop has just made Morph the biggest threat to win this game if h4iti can't end it now. If h4iti can't end it now at 15, I think Morph's just going to win next turn. Because Morph's been the richest player throughout this game. I'm not going to buy any extra resources. Just in case someone else decides to end the game now at 14 or something. I mean, it does make me feel better that h4iti got the worst deal out of anybody in that auction. But that still might not be enough to stop them. Komo's just been so behind in money this game because they kept running the 10 and the 7 for so long. h4iti still gets these cheap cities up here is the issue. Yeah, they're getting Flensburg. Now, what is nice, though, is this. Morph will not be able to run the 36 this turn because they'll be stuck near the top of the turn order. And Cole is not going to be safe if there is a next turn. In fact, Morph will be at the top of the turn order if the game doesn't end now. Can they get one more? Does h4iti have one more city to win? No! Alright. Well, now it's pretty sure it's easily coming down to me and Morph now. I still think Morph's going to end up winning, though. But at the very least, I'll have the turn order advantage. And I should be making more money this turn than Morph. So that helps. Zendra, if you end it now, then Morph just wins, so yeah. I can build one more and stay bottom. Now here's something I gotta decide. I'm gonna be bottom next turn. I can run 20 and 32 and power 12. So it would be an issue if I just ran the 32, I'd get 9 versus 12. 9 versus 12 is a difference of 20. So it actually would be slightly in my favor to build one now and run the 20, I think, yeah. Because 34, 32, yeah, I'd build one and stay bottom. Yeah, that's the play. So I still get a tiny little bit of use out of my green plant this turn, at least. So yeah, I definitely make more money than Morph does this turn. That would be the thing that might give me hope. I might be... Can I go for 18? Could I possibly go for 18 in a 5-player game? That would be ridiculous, but... Possibility, maybe? Well, Morph we know is going for 39, with uranium being so cheap. I need to calculate something first. Can I even go for 17? Can I go for 18? Let me calculate this out. What are my cheapest cities? What are my cheapest cities? 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. Okay, so I can't quite go for 18, so I should bid for this. I think Morph still needs to bid for this because 50 is not going to go at cost. So 50 should go for more than 50, so 39 therefore should also go for a good bit more than 50, I think. At this point, I could take 40 at cost and it would be cheaper, though. I definitely have 17 in me, I just don't have 18. Nope, 46. Not what I wanted to see with Morph still in the auction, because I have a hunch Morph gets 18 here. I will say, if Morph doesn't go for 46, I think I've won this game. Morph does not go for 46. That is good. So Morph let 39 go around like 55-ish. Therefore, this would be similar price. Probably close to 60. Before people start dropping, I think. No, I'll pass. I'll pass and let m0rph1ing pay a premium for the 50 since he's stuck at the top of the turn order. He needs it. That's good. I'm glad Morph ended up paying a lot more money for 50 than 39. So Morph's probably kicking himself now for not bidding more on 39 there. I have a hard time believing that Zendra can get to... Well, no. Zendra could get to 17. That makes sense. I was thinking 18, but no, they can't get 18. Komo and Zendra both need 46 to get to 17. Alright, 40, 42, cool. So I'll get one of these at cost now, which is good. 40 is slightly preferable to me. After I buy 3 oil, it would cost me 12 for 2 more after that. So with 40, I'd be paying 40 for the plant plus 12 for the resources, since I'm already buying these 3 oil here. Now, I need to decide something here. I need to decide something. Do I bid for 40 and give Zendra a 50-50 shot at a 7-drop? It would be 42 plus 14 to be 56. So I saved myself a few bucks bidding on 40 here if Zendra doesn't bid me for it. Because Zendra needs 30. Zendra needs 38. Zendra has no reason to keep bidding on 40. And sure enough, they get it. I'm not too worried, though. Honestly, I don't think Zendra's going to be my competition here. Zendra having to go with the all-trash strategy, probably. Because I'm buying a lot of coal and oil right now. Yep, there's the all-trash. So even though this looks ugly on paper, me buying this much expensive resources, it actually still works out better for me than 50 or even 39 would have. Because 39 got expensive enough that it was cheaper for me to just go for 40 instead. I'm just glad Morph did not end up with that deal on 39. Now I would be a little bit worried about h4iti, except h4iti paid a ton of money for 31 and has to buy expensive coal. This is interesting that in a 5-player game, we're going to end up with a lot of players going for 17 here. In fact, everybody has 17 capacity at the end. I'm not going to have that much money left, actually. This would leave me with 19, whereas... would leave me with 20, and then... That would leave me with 19. Wow, these are all really close. I think I'd rather just build into stuff that Morph can't get to, which tells me this is the build to make. Yeah, Komo was way behind all game. That shouldn't be surprising if they don't get close to 17 here. I just have a hunch that Zendra doesn't really have doesn't have as much money. So I don't know if they could even get to 17. Or if they do, they probably wouldn't have more than me. We'll have to see, though. h4iti doesn't get it, huh? h4iti ain't getting 17. Okay, so it's me, Zendra, and Morph. I still have a hunch Morph might win this, but... We'll have to see. The fact that Morph didn't try to go for 18 cities is a little encouraging, at least. So yeah, I have a feeling Morph wins this. Is Morph gonna win? Yep. Morph first, me second. God damn it. I had a hunch that's how it might have gone. Yep. Komo bidding on 34 gave Morph the game, basically. So, congratulations. Morph, like I said, Rookie of the Year right there. You're seeing it there. Morph's a really tough player already. Good stuff, and see you later.